I don't know. Looks like a lot of cars. Maybe? I don't know. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Maybe it's not too bad. Is this too, That's a little better. Okay, let me get my gloves on. You want to stay warm today, rather than get warm. Heated gloves on. You know what? Let's just max them out. Let's stay warm. Okay. Heated gloves max level enabled. Hi, everyone. All right, let's say hi. Try to stay on top of things, yeah? Let's check the Midtown Tunnel, too, to see how many people are coming in. Albie, Josh, and good morning. Ambrose Chamber Pod, good morning. Ron, Harambe, Harambe's back. PH, Florian Schwartz, Andy Diaz. It's like Lipton iced tea, but it's brisk. Jeffrey Wu, good morning. Susie Q, here we are. Oh yeah, I saw something about those fires. That looked pretty bad. Is that just like brush fires, or is that something else? Wildfires? What's going on out there? I didn't look into it. I just heard about it. Tatted T, Victoria Morrison, Linda Saffles, morning. Douglas Litton, Lyndon Graham, Bear in the Garden. I guess well, no, they're sending him through. Well, I guess I should be able to go, actually. Nothing else happening. These are the folks going into the tunnel to leave the city, coming down this block. Let's see. What was up to? I was up to walking more. Van Zither, good morning. Tomoko in Yokohama. Joan Haynes. We got a first-time chatter on Twitch. Oh, I think I saw you on YouTube before. Aussie Joan or Joanne. Good morning. Welcome to Twitch. Not that I'm welcoming you to the platform. You know what I mean. Sally Scipio, good morning. Hobson Lopez, good morning. Spy Hunter, good morning. Oh, another bot on Kick. Okay. John Jacques, good morning. Enforcer, good morning. Twisted Metal, Steve Parker, Flatlander, Anita Neville. Good morning, good morning. Is the Flatiron building still covered in scaffolding and netting? Yes. At least last we checked. But I don't think anything has changed, so yes. I'll confidently say it. And I don't confidently say much. Am Lou, good morning. Harsh, good morning. Steve Smith, good morning. Angvid on Twitch, good morning. I guess maybe I'll be Joshua. Sure, why not? Let's do a diagonal cross. This right here is a tunnel exit street. So you can see cars coming in from the tunnel that way. They're moving. Again, it is 6:15 in the morning, so if there were to be a time of less traffic, now would be it. Oh, the construction lights just turned on. Let me see this. Look at the replay on the... Oh, they are like blinking. What the? Is that supposed to be like that? Or do they just show up? I didn't know they could turn all the lights on like that at once. I guess there's maybe the main breaker for the building or something. I don't know. But I also never understood why there's a giant menorah on the construction here. Wonder how that came to be. It's just, I've never seen a menorah structure on a scaffold. It's just, I'm not sure. The backstory there is interesting. I would like to know it. Okay, I think I'm very behind. Again, as usual. What else is new? Kylie Gill, good morning. Abby UK, happy Wednesday. Mike, hello. Tim H, nice and twice on Twitch. Hello. It's windy, it's cold. I asked Google the temperature today. It said low of 22, high of 26. Anybody want to verify that for me? Is that really what we're looking at? A 4-degree spread between the lows and the highs today. Is that where we are? Tesla with California plates could be a rental. A cross country in a Tesla does not sound fun in terms of charging. Okay, where was I? Quentin, hello. Oh, is it also very windy in California, and is that causing some of the fires to spread faster? And I guess be fed. Dasha, привет. Hello. Thomas Finn, Gigi's here. Good morning. Good morning. Lonnie, good morning. Colleen, happy hump day. I am working this weekend, so this is not yet my personal hump. Not very lovely at all. Don't check it out. So I get my hump will be in between Saturday and Sunday, I guess. It's a in between sort of hump. Short guys in Pismo Beach. Are you affected by? I think that's in Oregon, isn't it? Because you mentioned you were in Oregon before. Is that affected by the fires too? Yeah, they're in a pretty urban area. Apart from the air quality, they're okay. Thanks for asking. I actually don't even know in terms from the news, like exactly what's going on. Just know there's fires out there again. Whew, that was a big cloud of vapor. Ujimine, good morning. Jay Raymond is back with Blast, the ARS 200 Super Chat from Buenos Aires. Thank you, Jay Raymond, for your support now and always. Appreciate it. Doomsday Tonight on Twitch. Good morning. Tucker, we're trying. Let's see, they have updated. No, still the same climate change Santa Christmas house thing. Okay. Okie dokie. I think yesterday was Orthodox Christmas. Rождество, as they call it in Russian. So maybe now things will start coming down fully. We'll see. GBT's still busted. RJ Jones, John Burke, hello, hello. Michelle K, good morning. In a what now, Shorka? In a Yesla or a Tesla? You can't be falling asleep in a Tesla. The new ones also track your eyes if you're using full self-driving. And if you take your eyes off the road for too long, it'll disable it. So not sure what you mean. Unless you weren't driving. Oh, GPU Live is here. Welcome. I think we rated you the other day thanks to the recommendation of Angvid, I believe. Welcome. Welcome to the big show. We are in a frigid New York City right now. But the snow missed us. And there's this... Okay, well, let me catch up with the chat first. I'm still behind. Then I'll go off on my diatribes. Tommy Landry. Rucci, good morning. I'm doing well. How are you? Elise Butik, good morning. Kimmy Hicks, high 14. High 22, low 14 in New Hampshire. Woof. Nuno Fox, good morning. Marisol, good morning. Omen Tokyo, good morning. Do I always walk to work? Yeah, pretty much. We'll see if anything changes in the next couple of months. A, they were told me they're going to move me around on my Mondays at work, and B, we're moving somewhere. So we'll see. Hopefully still in the same area, so yeah. Grand Central and MetLife in front of us. Whew. Jeffrey Phillips, good morning. Sue Pitchford, good morning. Gerard, hello. William D'Angelo, hello. Kevin Hawthorne had a story about him in Lakeland, Florida. Nice. Or will have a story on him. What's it about? Or should we tune in to find out? Oh, the Tesla explosion, my goodness. You use sunglasses. So if it can't see your eyes and is okay with the sunglasses, it won't disable the driving. But you're also supposed to turn the wheel it's like a random amount. You're supposed to give a little turn on the wheel. So what about that? When using autopilot or full self-drive. Before, you used to be able to squeeze, I think, and then people were using clips or stuff. Now they want you to give a little twist of the wheel in every random certain time. Like it's not set, so people can't game it that way. So I'm curious how they get around it. Maybe I don't drive one, but I am very close with someone who's had one since 2020. So I've been pretty involved in that, and I know some of the features, including when they added the eye stuff and how the self-driving works. Oof. So your commute GPU Live is once a week, but almost 2 hours one way. Oof. Yeah, at least that's once a week. That's like a full week of commutes in one day. Scary. I don't know if it's scary, but I'm just thinking about a 2 hour commute. If I had to do that every day, that scares me. Like in each direction. I definitely would have to move if I had to do it every day. But once a week, that's not bad. They took away the steering thing? Oh, maybe on the full self-drive because they're more confident in the technology. Yeah, the person I know, when they swapped out their car, they stopped using. They just didn't buy the FSD package. I don't know why. I don't know the point of having the car without using it, but I guess they like it otherwise. So, interesting. That's good. If they're more confident in the technology anyway. I mean, they got things like Waymo and stuff. But anyway, I still don't believe that a cross-country drive is more pleasant I guess unless you're really falling asleep, then that's okay. But if it's safe now, then a gas car, or at least a hybrid, since you can fill up on gas and be on the go in less than a couple of minutes. No, I don't do any media type work. I've always self-rated myself as a pretty poor conversationalist. I feel like I've gotten a little better at it. What is this? Is this even like a real unmarked car, or is this like one of those imposters? I don't know. Ooh, Jason Voorhees. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Don't get me now. And Jasso DHS, thanks for the follow. Driving a Tesla is much quicker than a regular car? You're telling me a cross-country trip in a Tesla is faster than a gas car? I 100% doubt that. Bear in the Garden used to do a 2 hour commute both ways every day for 15 years. Uphill both ways, right? That sounds terrible. I feel like I would not, I don't know. To me, that's not worth it. I would have to find a way around it by moving or changing something. If I knew it was finite, like if it was for like school or something, then maybe. But if it's something that is a job and who knows when I'd be done with that job or leaving, I'd have to change something. But that's just me. How is a cross-country trip faster in a Tesla than a gas car? You can't so if you drive 12 hours a day or whatever, a Tesla does not last 12 hours on the open road. Maybe in stop-and-go traffic in the city with regen braking, but not on the open road. So you're gonna have to fill up to max, and those extremely fast superchargers that can charge it up in like 15 minutes aren't everywhere. So how is it faster? Can anyone else explain? I know Chris Bates can also tell us in Arizona, but I just don't. I don't get it. I don't see it. I guess we're gonna keep moving. Oh, still waiting to cross. You just charge every 2 to 3 hours. But even charging every 2 to 3 hours, you're going to be at a charger longer than you are at a gas station, which you don't have to be. Maybe not longer, but even if you can't be there for a minute, you're not going to get enough charge in a minute. But the gas, the car, you're going to only have to fill up, maybe once a day, if not less or more, whatever it is, unless you're gunning it at 100 miles an hour the entire time. Anyway, I'm done with the conversation. 15 minutes to charge? Yeah, you're at a gas station once a day for 5 minutes. The rest is up to you how often you want to stop to use the bathroom or eat. Anyway. I've said nothing about how fun it is to drive or how ugly gas stations are. I'm specifically talking about how fast you go cross country. Based on what you just said, 15 minutes per charge every 2 to 3 hours or whatever, no way. Done. You're not right. I can't. All right, I'm out. I just do what the Asmongold does, and when you're sick of a bad conversation, just ban the person. You're holding out for flying cars. We were promised them in the year 2000. Where are they? Are you an adult short guy? You don't talk like one. Have you developed coping mechanisms and mature emotional responses? All right. Anyway, done. Promise I'm done. Let's do the tree. Is it still here? Oof. Sorry to hear that. I was guessing maybe 15, 16. All right, yeah. Pay Came 27, thanks for the Prime sub on Twitch. Glad you're enjoying whatever it is I'm doing. Thank you for using your Prime sub. Okay, well, look at this. Even right before New Year's, all right, so Saks is done. They took everything down, whatever nonsense they had. But nobody here. I am solo, Sokoa, by the tree. If you're on Amazing Race, you'd smoke in the gas camera. Yeah, probably. Mrs. Commuter loves Amazing Race, by the way. The Jetsons were wrong, yes. Nah, yeah, way always. I like to entertain trolls for a little bit, but then I get bored. Well, remember 6:30 a.m. before the holidays? There was still a line of people. A small line, but a line nonetheless to take this photo. The iconic photo of the tree from this spot. St. Patrick's, by the way, right there. Yeah, we are, even if you're wrong. That's okay. You could be wrong and still be buddies. Johnny 5 Alive, good morning. We'll be driving like the Flintstones. People will probably be healthier. Ziggy Shenane on Twitch, good morning. Yeah, this tree's from Massachusetts. I'm already starting to forget the backstory, but it had a pretty nice one. Skating rink still here. We'll be here for a few more months, I think. Lexel, thanks for the follow on Twitch. I wonder if slow mode on YouTube is fixed. Have they addressed it? Those who are having a lot of trouble, like I think Gigi had a significant issue with this increased slow mode. Do you notice a difference today? Uh-oh. RJ, good morning if I missed you, but the Ranger's not doing so hot, huh? Is that just a temporary thing? It's a temporary setback, right? They'll be back? Or unless they're out. They're not out yet, right? Nobody's sung yet? Gerard Mojave, good morning, good morning. Yeah, it seems like there's less of a perimeter around the tree, too. You could actually walk behind it now that the crowds are less. Because they used to restrict people from walking even behind it, between 30 Rock and the tree. But now you can kind of walk there. The Today Show seems to have some sort of outdoor thing going on. But we're going to keep moving just because it's cold. I guess we can go to 6th Avenue for a second just to see what's left over there. They took the balls down already. That was unfortunate. Yeah, that's right, Ron. That's my favorite kind of in-between car right now. I'm all for the electrics. Just whenever it's super convenient. I still think the electric car is the perfect, like, Long Island car. People who are on Long Island usually stay within Long Island. And usually that's enough. Like, you should only ever have to charge it at home. Perfect Long Island car, I think. Especially if you also have solar panels. Yeah, Florian, there's a huge issue with slow mode. I've never changed the setting from 20 seconds, but apparently people were having like issues typing for every 5 minutes or something like that, and not even typing anything, just starting to type the first message and saying you can't type because of slow mode. It's kind of weird. My balls are gone, Circle. I guess it's the shape, Toomey Bear, but I can see your point too. They could just put a giant triangle or a cone with lights. It's the symbolism, you know. Unfortunately, humans are prone towards cult-like behaviors. I'm not mad about it. The giant candy canes are gone too. What about the Fox tree? The Radio City tree is still there, but on. The Fox tree, ooh, I think, wait, is it gone? It's gone, I think. Yeah, Fox News tree is gone. My balls are gone. Radio City tree is here, but not on. All right, let's keep moving. It's too cold. I'm feeling actually pretty decent though. Temperature-wise, I'm okay. I got a hat on today. Don't worry. Does the electric company still think I'm charging an electric vehicle? You know, I definitely think I'm an anomaly with how expensive my electricity is. Now that we've been working with like realtors and seeing apartments, some of the maintenance we've been seeing is very high, but also includes electricity. And like, you can't tell me something like that exists. And the realtor's like, that's not a huge deal. What, $100 or something like that? I said, no. Try 8-9 times that for electricity. If it's included in maintenance, I need that. Yeah, so I'm still charging a car without one. they're like they lose their minds when they hear how expensive my electricity is. I still think somebody's siphoning it from me, but I don't know how to verify that. We're going back to Fifth Avenue so we can go through the park that way. The quickness, Mojave. See, there's no way. There's no way. You know what I mean. Ghost Dog, good morning. Is 6.5 Avenue open? You know what? I'm not sure. They do keep it closed, and certain sections of it are closed at different times, I think, too. I think they're supposed to be all synchronized, but I'm not sure. I think those barriers have been there for a while. I don't know if there's ever been a specific accident involving cars driving into it, but I guess prevention, regardless, is easier than fixing it after. That's a good question, Jeffrey. I know they take it down. I'm sure they recycle it somehow. I don't know exactly how they handle it, though. The entire building is just running their electricity through my meter. Jason Freeman's here. Loves Port Authority. I know I give a lot of crap, but we went through it the other day, maybe a month ago. And I was a little surprised that it's not as bad as I remember it. Kaleidoscope in Moscow. Dobry dzień, как dела? Man, that's dream electricity prices, Flatlander. Dream electricity. I've never seen Bill's bar so bright. I guess when they do the cleaning and everything gets you can actually see what you're cleaning. Makes sense. Is it, Kimmy? Interesting. I should look into that officially and give you guys the answers. No, my electric bill is high enough, short guy. I don't need two electric cars to be charged from it. One fictional one and then yours. Cartier took down their decorations too. The snowflake is still up. Oh, but did Louis Vuitton actually take their stuff down? Wait, we're gonna take a look. Was that scaffolding only for show? Could it not stay up for the duration of the renovation? That rhymed a little bit. Johnny, hello. Ailey Hilliard says branches get shredded for community gardens. Lumber goes to Habitat for Humanity. Okay, so multiple people say Habitat for Humanity. That sounds correct. John Winsborough, good morning to you. How are you doing? Yeah, Bagels and Walk Sean charges a Cybertruck. Bagels and Walk Sean has a Cybertruck with built-in congestion pricing cameras, so you can charge people as he drives around. Kidding. Do I watch Flash Gordon videos? Not anymore, unfortunately. I mean, I sometimes watch to see what he's posted about, but unfortunately, it's not a realistic representation of everyday city living. Yes, the problems he highlights are real, as they are in many big cities, but sometimes he makes it seem like there's a tent city on every corner and there's SWAT teams in front of every Target, and that's just not the case. Oh no, Louis Vuitton scaffolding's still up. Okay, good. The same suitcase. Susie's electricity spikes at 2 to 3 a.m. That's interesting. I would want to get, if I was like in a house, I'd want to get to the bottom of that. Like in an apartment, sometimes I feel like everything's out of my control. Probably not, but I should investigate more why my electricity is so high. I guess we'll see after I move. If it's just where my building is. It could just be very inefficient too. We have single pane windows. It might just be that everything's running like heaters. Our heaters are all through the PTAC units, which are not cheap. So we'll see. Caesar, hello. Good morning. Snow blizzard in Sweden. Oh boy. Stay safe out there. Yeah, it's my quinoa processing factory. That's right. Photo Spaceman on Twitch. Good morning. Yeah, I liked his old real estate videos the most. Because try to remember back to his old real estate videos. So he's always been very good at. He's a good presenter. He's able to make his message clear. He's articulate, but he no longer uses his powers for good. But remember, his videos were to be like, he would show an apartment or several in a neighborhood. He would walk around the street to show you the shops, local stores. Sometimes buy like a energy drink at one of them, and then show you the apartment with a sink sprayer or not. And that was it. You get to see different neighborhoods in New York, which would be what you'd see every day if you lived in that apartment. It was a nice little story. But now it's hell on earth, apparently. I mean, I understand it makes the money, but it also, now he has such a long reach, it impacts people's perception of the city. Like, who've never been here. So people ask in this channel a lot about that, like, and I'm telling you, this is what I see every day. It's not what's being depicted. Anyway. Surfboard, good morning. And the electric company has no answers either. Interesting. Okay, is there a way, Susie, like, can you turn off everything? Maybe turn off the main breaker to your house and just see? Because if it still spikes when you have nothing running, then I feel like they gotta do something. Like, because that's, how can you have electricity spiking at 2 a.m. if your entire breaker is off, your entire house, and everything that could be running from your house, right? What is this new odor from Dior? Sewage? Oh, Sauvage. Same thing. Yes, Ambrose, I've noticed that before. He was showing like a family raiding a store, and then the bottom of the news clip said Seattle. It's like, all right, accurate. And then, you know, you miss these little details. Now you're actually being misled. Yeah, vintage. Yes, vintage, as Michael Cole would say. Exactly, Quentin, exactly. Oh, Ziggy, you haven't seen that snowflake lit up before? Oh, yeah, I remember that guy he used to work. I think his name was Charles. Yeah, that guy was cool. How are we on congestion in this area? We're almost at the threshold for it, streetwise. Kawa Hope, hello. Oh, that's probably Louis Vuitton, Chris. Yeah, they did a good job with their scaffolding during the holidays. Better than what Saks did with their normal building. Naboul is here. Southern France, south of France. Potato, potato, tomato, tomato. But he live streams at times over there and sometimes over here. Say hello to Naboul, check him out. On the social, ooh, that was slippery. I stepped on a sign or something. On the social platforms, Naboul. All right, the wind is watering my eyes a little bit right now. Yeah, lots of artificial lights, but the sun is starting to brighten up the sky a little bit. As we get through the park, we'll probably have full daylight by the end of it. First, we got to get there and through there. Absolutely, Coil. It's not hard, but it is what it is, right? But yes, he enjoys the benefits of the city that he's making money off of poop talking. Money makes you lose integrity. That can happen. That can happen. Christina G, good morning. I think he's finally slowed down his posting cadence. I think he was posting 6 videos a week. It might be a little slower now, but it was like the same thing every day. Like, what other sensationalist topic will be spun? Oh, the same topic spun a different way, yeah. Anyway. Check that my address is correct. Yeah, that'd be kind of funny if it was like the zip code was off by like a 0 and it's another country. I think there was a point when they weren't coming out during the pandemic to check meters, and so they were guessing what your electricity usage was, and so they charged you based on their estimation of your usage. And then they finally said, okay, we're sending people out to check the meters officially. And then they ended up giving me a bigger bill. I feel like that shouldn't be allowed during that time. Like, they shouldn't be able to surprise you with a bill just because they didn't check the meters for whatever reason. They should just say, all right, well, I guess we guessed wrong. Especially during that time. Like, yeah, I wasn't as affected in terms of work, but yeah, a lot of people were out of work too. And then you get surprised with a higher energy bill because they guessed wrong. I don't know if anybody remembers that. Well, I'm behind on chat again. I've been going off. My computers are probably contributing a lot. All my bulbs are LED, Philips Hue. They don't use that much. They're like 100 watt equivalents, but they use a fraction of that, like single digits, I believe. I think I have some even brighter equivalents now from them, but I never use them at the brightness levels they can go to. Whew. Hydroelectric plant from the sink sprayer. Now that's a thought. The Fifth Amendment, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Sorry I'm behind a little bit. What else is new? Pastor, you have a great day too. Angel Ray, I don't know how much snow will be left. Probably not much. I don't see much already. That's not the real Peter McKinnon, is it? In New Zealand? Either way, welcome to the channel. I guess it could be multiple people with that name. It's not. There is a famous YouTuber, though, with a photographer. Not the, okay, got it. Just thank you for clarifying. But yes, the name can be for other people as well, of course. Oh, I can't read your name on Twitch. Fifth Amendment, first time chatter. Again, thanks for the follow. Beautiful walk. Appreciate the small things. Yes. Thanks again for following. An official hello. All right, what was I talking about before? Oh, yeah. So I happened to, I think I heard it on Dutch Maz's stream that there was a watch for a blizzard this weekend. And I was looking at the weather.com and I saw nothing about it. So I started looking into it a little bit deeper. And I found this, I can't remember, it was like a New Jersey Storm Watchers website. And their forum reminds me of how, Mercury Rumbles Josh pointed this out because I said it to him too. Reminds me of how internet forums used to be like 25 years ago, where it was really just a niche community of the people who like the interest that you like. Like there was this website called Hard OCP. I don't even remember what OCP stands for anymore, but that was like one of the go-to websites for computer hardware stuff. And their forum, Hard Forum, was just that, just a bunch of computer geeks talking about games, building computers, all that stuff, tweaking, overclocking. Oh, maybe OCP is overclocking something, overclockers, whatever. Yeah, anyway, this forum for the weather nerds felt like it was 25 years. They were using all these terms I've never heard of, GFS, EURO, something 00Z. I don't even know what they were talking about. Just posting models, looked like day trading graphs, but for the weather. And anyway, it was very interesting to read. Long story short, it looks like whatever storm they were watching for this weekend, it seems to be less and less likely. Maybe a dusting at best, but things could still change for a few days out, is the last thing I read on that forum. All right, what do I miss during my other diatribe? Molly Chamber, Adriana, hello, hello. Ari Clark, nice on the 2-mile walk. 15 degrees, woof. Hope your face was protected too. I've never been to Sri Lanka, I'd like to go. Rebel Rel, good morning. Is that what it stood for? Omni Consumer Products? Oh, they made RoboCop. Oh, different one maybe? Miss Nita, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Gamer Dottie, appreciate the Twitch follow. The wrong side of the Hudson. Uh-oh, dialect. I have nothing against Jersey. Maybe I should move there. You were in Samwise Gamgee's wedding in Lord of the Rings Return of the King. You're a Kiwi extra and actor and stand-up comedian. Nice. I'd say being in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, it was filmed in New Zealand, my understanding is pretty big. Man, what I would give to be able to rewatch those movies for the first time. My friends, you bow to no one. Man. And the music, Howard Shore. Man. Whew. I wonder how many people are walking their dogs in this frigid weather. We'll see. Dreams food travel asks if I could take an out-of-towner to one tourist spot, what would it be? Ooh. Dang, that's a tough one. I don't know. Probably Central Park. That's pretty unique. I mean, it's just a park, but it's also the park. And if it's like one thing, it's one huge thing. one big thing. Technically, the Met Museum's in it. Miss Nita's in Austria. Welcome. Thanks again for the official follow. All right, there's a little path here that they made. Otherwise, that's all very icy. A dusting in the south is a snow blizzard. It's all relative. Absolutely, those who aren't used to snow, may have a lot more trouble, especially driving and stuff. Tropical tidbits. Yeah, I just feel like it's just not as accurate until you get a couple of days before, especially when they're talking about these. They started calling it like Godzilla storm and stuff. It was getting. There's some interesting terms in there. Hall Dog on Twitch has a question about safety. Do I get worried being a live channel? There are people out there that might find you and do something. Well, I mean, I guess that's one of the reasons I don't really have a map. I don't think it actually changes much. Other folks have maps and it hasn't caused any problems, like Kuma Monster, as far as I know. But I have also been live streaming now since November 2020. Nobody's found me personally. Others have found others, but they already had an agenda and nothing happened in the end, but you never know. Anything can happen anyway. The only weird things we've had on the stream happened just randomly because of whatever was going on in the street. But yeah. Subject topics keeps keeping the vocabulary of the day going. Nice. An official hello and thanks for the follow, Hall Dog. I think she's talking to me. Luno Sad, всем привет. Hello, welcome. Saying hello to everyone. Maria Rica, hi. Western North Carolina does have a winter storm watch. Was North Carolina affected with this past storm on Monday? Kiatanda, good morning. Oh man, I'm behind again, aren't I? Sorry. Sue Pitchford, 45 months of membership. Thank you for that, Sue. Appreciate your support. Oh, the Highline's also a good spot for sure. Statue of Liberty, that's not a bad spot either. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's just, that's not the first thing you think about as a New Yorker, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it depends. Everyone's different, right? Denso Plays also says Всем привет, hello. TKMN, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Andre, thanks for subbing, welcome. On YouTube. Yeah, it's snow and ice. Let's check how these stairs are. Usually they do a pretty good job cleaning up the big stairs, just where people come frequently, so hopefully this is nice and dry and whatever. Yeah, seems okay. No, there's a couple of little snowy spots, but they're very covered in sand too, so that's good. Let me catch up. Home Alone is a series Ron wants to unwatch. Nice. Dallas has a winter storm watch. Wow. Yeah, it's cold down there. Right? You got some sort of a polar vortex thing going on. Yeah, it was probably worse for me before Hall Dog when I wasn't hands-free. It's kind of discreet now with it wrapped around my neck, and it's just a little pocket. And I feel like people are less wary about it when it's like a body cam versus when you're holding it, because then like people could say, "Are you holding it directly at me?" Now it's just like I'm just walking. Andrei asks if I understand Russian. Русский язык знаешь? Yes, I do understand. But yeah, I have a Pocket 3 from DJI on my chest. I've been seeing that maybe the Pocket 4 is gonna. Well, there's rumblings about it, but who knows when it'll be announced. Usually these are announced closer to the fall. That'd be nice. Unless they make it worse like they did with the Action 5 versus the 4. At least for live streaming, they made it worse. Otherwise, it had a lot of improvements. Maybe not a lot, but some better night mode stuff. All right, I'm finished. It's the longest I've ever taken in the stairs. Okay, we're good. Workout group is out there. Let's see, we're probably going to get a little service blip down here. We usually do, so I apologize for that. I forgot to warn you. Usually. Sometimes T-Mobile, though, picks up the slack. Sometimes. Let's see the ice. Should be frozen. Please don't walk on the ice here. Hey, who have I missed here so far? JC's probably Jersey City if I correctly interpreted. How am I behind again? Norella's here though, I missed her before. How do I use my phone? I use my phone for kind of. I have a backpack where everything goes to. Well, it's my work backpack anyway, but I have a thing called a Bella Box. Well, the software is called Bella Box, running on a, in this case, RADXA, Radsha Rock 5A. But if you go to bellabox.net, you can find all this information about it. BELABOX. No glitch today. Nice. T-Mobile, I think, actually picked up the slack there. Sometimes it does. A Sally redeemed posture check. Ooh, thank you. There we go. Much better. Yes, thank you for reminding me to check my posture. That's actually good. I like that. Dallas is 30, so we're finally colder than Dallas again. Andre says, thanks for the translation. And says to drink some hot coffee to warm up. Spasibo, Andre. Thank you. Cole in North Carolina. Hello. Expecting a snow event in Atlanta. People can't drive in the snow. Yeah, it's they're not used to it, especially. Yeah, this is all pretty frozen up here, but I still wouldn't recommend walking on it. I would want to throw a big rock and see what happens. Usually there's no like big rocks laying around. Plus, I don't think the parks people want me to do that. The subtitles don't work because of my resolution and the latency setting that I have. I can't so I can do low latency with 1440p, but I can't do normal latency with 1440p apparently. Or so I can't do something with subtitles. I think I was looking at it and I couldn't do it. Maybe I could. Would it let me? I think I can switch it back to normal latency and maybe turn them on. But I need the lower latency to be able to communicate live. I don't know. It's something weird about it. Maybe I will at some point, but I know Twitch is able to do things at a lower latency than YouTube. Oh well. Not sure why this particular area is less salted and sanded than the others. There's a little patch of ice coming up. Hopefully I can get across the bridge without. So, you know what? I'm just going to walk in the dirt. I feel better doing that. Sparrow, thanks for the follow on Twitch. 24 in Atlanta. Woof. Looks like they sanded this bridge substantially. I'm sure if Bagels and Walk Sean goes out today, he'll see some folks in the park trying to walk on this ice. Not a good idea, but people will do it. Sunrise in the east. Look, you could see the big crack in the ice. I don't know if somebody tried to walk down there or threw a rock or something. But there is some water visible, but it's not that thick. And you can see how the sheet of ice cracked that way. Anyway. Strawberry Fields has made it in. Good morning. Also, Gabrielle Gil Pereira, good morning. Always got to be careful with the derriere. Keep it demure. That's what we're trying to do. The penguin walk is pretty good. My strategy for walking on ice is almost like marching. Like pick my foot directly up and put it directly down. Don't push off. Don't push off at an angle, kind of a thing. Just top down, top down, top down. You can see the big crack undergarment line. Nice. If I was strong enough, I'd try to put this rock in there, but I don't think anybody can move that one. Not even Thor, Bjornsson. Perp Sage, thanks for the Twitch follow. Those who are new on Twitch and are wondering who I'm talking to the other time, it's YouTube. That was my primary platform. I simultaneously streamed initially before I had enough to become a Twitch affiliate, and then back then Twitch did not like anybody doing simultaneous streaming. And recently they relaxed those rules, that's why we're back. We're back, baby! Oxquab, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Regina, thanks for the bit, cheer. St. Bull, thanks for the follow on Twitch. One ham in New Zealand, get some rest, Peter McKinnon. Good luck with the stand-up. I love comedy. Norell's getting snow tomorrow. Get ready to build a snowman. And never eat yellow snow. Good advice. Really just try not to eat any snow that's not freshly fallen. Especially in New York. It gets kind of dirty fast. JC Rosas in Arizona. Super windy, huh? That's about it. Oh, gotta be careful here. A little ice here again. Well, at least little patches of it. And they sanded down this spot a lot because it's a hill. Ooh, did they sand it down enough? Shoot. Alright, well, I really don't want to risk going down that hill, so I'm going to go in the grass. I just don't want... It's a little sanded, but it's also a little shiny. And it's a hill. And I don't want to land directly on my backpack and break everything, including potentially my body. Yeah. Morning. Okay, we're okay here. Yeah, see, if you see any, well, I guess this is also from a creek, there's running water here. I don't know. The whole thing's not frozen, just, you can see that. Oh, did I miss something? Oh man, hold on. I missed Lebrianne, thanks for the follow on Twitch, and a 10-pound super chat from Diana Lee on YouTube. Thank you, Diana, for your support. Appreciate that. Super support, now and always. From Diana Lee. Thank you for your generosity. Eat snow in New York and become a zombie? Yeah, most likely. Kevin on Twitch, hello. I'm originally from Russia, yes. Yes, I'm sure it'll be a very clippable moment if I were to go down. Clip the good morning. I like this little creek. Oof. I'm running my gloves on the highest temperature right now, and I feel it. At least the one where I'm holding the phone. I don't move those fingers as much. I guess I should switch hands. Taking my time everywhere around here. We're in the Ramble now in Central Park. It gets a little twisty, windy in terms of the roads over here. Or the paths. Ooh, I don't know about that next hill. Let's check it out. Looks like it's quite sanded, but we'll see. Bakers and Walk Sean is here. I was saying if you're going to be out there later, you'll probably see people trying to walk on the ice. Make sure to get some of your classy photos. I'm telling people they shouldn't be doing it. Thanks again, Diana. I don't know, where do they usually put Summer Stage? Doesn't that stuff also ruin the lawn they put it on? Okay, can I safely navigate this? This is very steep. I'm not yet slipping. Okay. Drip our faucets? I don't think so. At least not in the apartments. Maybe in the in houses, but I don't know. I don't think my mom does out in Long Island. Miss Nita, glad you found this too. We are able to more consistently go at 1440p now, which is kind of nice. I do 4K, but I think it's not worth it yet. Especially with the people on Twitch not having the option to go in between. Maybe if I hit partner, it'll be better, but I think on 4K, I'm only allowed the highest form of latency on YouTube. And I like to have that little bit of a lower latency for faster interaction. Poisonally. I now appoint you my personal representative of the Jedi Council. Is it possible to learn this power? Not from a Jedi. Okay, I'm just being extra careful. Risk averse. All right. Yeah, people are going to be walking today. It's been cold, right? It's been sub-freezing for a few days now. Days and nights. And today, I asked Google the temperatures. Low of 22, high of 26 or something like that. So we have something to look forward to or not. Depending on what you like. All right, what else have I missed? Torkel, good morning. Melissa in Upstate, morning. Well, who else have I missed? How am I so behind? Hold on. Get your spreadsheet ready, Strawberry Fields. There's a big chance it's going to happen here, huh? I'm Scorpion, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Cheyenne, thanks for enjoying. Looks like Nightbot got you, though. Very tense right now. Angel Ray loves Star Wars. Andre says it's a very nice lake, pond? I guess it's lake. I'm trying to translate. Didn't think I'd be from Russia. Yeah, I came when I was 7. Приехали сюда, когда мне было 7 лет. I was 7. Cliff, thanks for the follow. God4TV on Twitch, hello. How big is Central Park? 840 some odd acres. DJ Big Daddy K in Northeast PA. That kind of rhymes, huh? Welcome to the Twitch version of our broadcast. Good morning. There it is. Couple geese. Couple billionaires roll buildings. There it is. Wolf, you got fed up. Are we having a slow mode better today? I still use Google. Yeah. Yeah, there was a time when we took a picture here every time we walked by. I could probably do a pretty cool time lapse all the photos I have of this specific shot. Does Google do that yet? Can it say find more of this type of picture in my Google Photos? I know you could search for things. So if I search for like Central Park or trees or water, it'll probably find all the photos I've taken, but it would be cool if you could also like immediately find all similar photos in your own Google albums. Just like same style shot, or you know what I mean. Sounds like it's better. Okay, great. Fefu Fox, hello on Twitch. Do I speak Russian? I do. Or I try to. Grandma says I'm losing it. Is there all that light? It's pretty light now. Did Bob Ross ever paint skyscrapers? Don't know about that. It was a very small town, Rudolph. Asking what place I came from. It was out in Siberia, but yes, very small. Near Chelyabinsk. Sorry to hear that happen, Wolf. Yeah, it was like people were saying, slow-mo's enabled, please wait to chat, right? But then it didn't, you never chatted before that day, and it just was a mess. I guess YouTube fixed it. All right, I'll get a photo. Let me do that now. Let me make sure the lenses are fully wiped. All right. I got to get the horizon correct. Usually I have the Essex house as my center point here, and the horizon right at the end of the lake, or the water there. What's the official name of this body of water? I can never keep it straight in my head. Which one's the lake? Which one's the pond? Which one is this? Which one is that? I'll tell you right now. This is the lake. I don't know why I can't keep track of it. Just my brain does not, I don't know. It doesn't keep information in my head that way. I don't know why. I'll get it eventually. Didn't we make a mnemonic for the bridges? The bridge, and then the Lincoln Center, Koch, and Coke. And I already forgot the mnemonic. Oh well, that's how it works. I'm not from Chelyabinsk, but I think my grandma is originally, but I'm from a small town near it. I usually don't go into specific details. It's a very small town. Probably identifying. Anyway, maybe one day we'll get everything. GPT's still not back yet either. pond at 59th, the pool at 100th. I remember certain things, and I remember weird things, but I don't remember the things I want to remember at times. Ambrose is done learning. Man, what was the... Oh, man. That's the problem with mnemonics. You have to remember the mnemonic, too. Oh, well. Alright, I'm going to cross after these bikes. This is it. Jukebox in Siberia. I don't know that song. Kevin Parker's here. iPups, are you there? That's cool. Midix91, thanks for the follow on Twitch. New Year's reflections from GPT, 0. You get a 0. We used to have a gym teacher like that in elementary school. If you showed up late to gym class and you weren't ready for the initial, I don't know if it's a roll call or whatever they were doing, but if he saw you, he would say, you get a 0. Whatever that meant, I forgot already, but you apparently got a 0 for that class. Norel knows it. Otapa Rungao, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Yeah, we had a recent dusting of snow Monday. And then there was a threat of a blizzard this weekend. I found this very nerdy weather forum out of New Jersey. They're always tracking big storms. It really felt like a late 90s, early 2000s forum. It was fun to see them speculating with all these words and terms I've never heard. Alpine Jordy, thanks for the follow on Twitch. I have to speak Russian to my grandma, who turns 90 soon. She doesn't speak any English. But with my mom, I alternate. It depends how angry I am. If I get too angry, I can't speak in Russian because I can't find the words that I need to articulate my frustration, and I get more angry, and I have to switch to English. That's right. Grump. Official hello to the Alps. What do you mean better than what? I don't know. I don't understand everything in Russian. My reading in Russian is bad. My writing in Russian is worse. I left when I was 7, and I've never taken any Russian courses since then. I think I actually might have in college because I was able to satisfy my language requirement by just doing 1 semester of higher level Russian, and somehow I made it through. Because I could really barely write. Hero Vigilante, thanks for the follow. Grumpy is universal. Grumpy is forever, not diamonds. Whew. I'm too angry to speak Russian. Tuka Nasona, and hopefully you're ready to party. Workday's done. Except topics only curses in Italian. Am I saying in Russian? I only like no Luba. Мы будем жить теперь по-новому. Мы будем жить теперь по-новому. А Люба, Люба, Люба. А Люба, Люба, Люба. А Люба, Люба, Люба. That's it. I do have a 7-year-old vocabulary, yes. probably worse now because I'm not exposed to it every day. You know, completely immersed. Another bot on. Okay, Mrs. Commuter is pretty decent at understanding Russian now. She and Grandma can communicate a little bit, actually. Whew. Thanks for the official follow, God4 TV on Twitch. That is a superpower. Weather in NYC is a bit frigid. Isn't my camera too low again? Galaxy Train in Maine, hello. Grumpy and Grouchy, I don't know. Similar. I think Grouchy seems to be a little... I feel like Grouchy's a little worse than Grumpy. Maybe a higher degree of grump, I don't know. Anyone else have a similar thought? Sally, Happy New Year. How you doing? How's Tracy? I have a Pocket 3, which is what I'm using to record, to stream this, and it has a built-in gimbal. Whew. I mean, we have a Russian zone. Brighton Beach tends to be pretty heavily populated Russian. But, yeah, I've never lived in Brooklyn in my time here either. Jim Walker, good morning. Grouchy's temporary? Oh, interesting. I feel like they both could be pretty, oof. Walked right into the top of a tree and snapped it. Guess it was very dry. They must not have been watering it at the end there. Tracy's officially a teacher. Nice, congrats, Tracy. Is it the camera or my posture? Ooh, good question. If I do extend my back a little bit, it should actually go up just because of the way it's situated. But yeah. If my nose could just freeze, I wouldn't have to sniffle. Yeah, Galaxy Train. See, that's what people, I like how you're interpreting it, right? Galaxy Train, sometimes people come in and they just say, oh, New York is so dirty. Oh, why are there bags of garbage on the street? But in reality, looks like, I guess, oh no, it's not that it didn't start. They're doing a shoot here or something. So they're actually towing the cars. Think about how many people live here and the infrastructure it takes to keep it clean. Not to mention, you know, people should be a little bit responsible for the city they live in and not dump garbage on the streets. Xenarg's previous stomping grounds, they moved to the village. Nice. Both very nice areas. Village probably a little bit more pricey, depending. But yeah. Welcome back virtually. Not that it's that far. Duolingo is a great app. Is it still good though? Like I remember playing around with it a little while ago, and it was pretty good. Yeah, Wolfie, it's great, right? I'm glad people are finding us. We're gonna have a little bit of a post-holiday slowdown, but that happens every year. Happens every year. All we're gonna do is just keep on keeping on. Monday Night Raw on March 10th, asks Asim. I have to check. There's a chance. The problem is Monday Night Raws are back to like 3 hours on Netflix now, right? There is a chance, though. Again, I play catch-up with my... wasn't allowed to watch wrestling as a kid. So I didn't start until like almost college. And then it somehow stuck. One of the things I like about it is that it's on all the time. It's on year-round. There's no summer break. There's no holiday break. I think sometimes if a specific holiday lands on one of the live days, like on a Monday, they might show some rerun stuff, but it's very rare. Very rare. So we might. go. Oh, Duolingo depends on the language. Interesting. Do I buy particular food items from Russian shops? Not really. I eat all sorts of things. I don't particularly gravitate towards Russian food at this point. Plus, Grandma still cooks stuff, so I'll get my fill of homemade Russian food, which is probably the best option in terms of it all. Duolingo Pigeonese. I should add that. I should convince them to add that for April Fools. I'll make a whole course for Pigeonese. How do you say hello? Goodbye. You've got mail. All right, sorry. Why are there no bins? There's supposed to be more bins coming, but at the same time, I don't know how the bins are going to go. This is a lot of stuff to put in a bin, and then the bins are going to keep taking up sidewalk space after it gets picked up until the building takes the bins back. So I don't know. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Decently far, Galaxy Train. I did see CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. Good match. I too watch WWE. Yeah, I like MMA also. But they're supposed to be working on bins, I thought. I don't know how good it's going to be, though. Big as a Long Show might have more info. Garlic, onions, olive oil, basil, and some tomatoes. I could have sworn there was like a little meme that said the starter set for what are you cooking smells good, and it's like olive oil, garlic, two other things, I don't know, onions. Here's the Bell Nord. Only murders in the building. Is that going to happen, ZZ Fly? Is Jake Paul really going to fight Conor McGregor? So it's interesting. So, what is the Bell Nord itself? Is it a co-op or a condo? Like, as we're exploring apartments and stuff, co-ops are so restrictive to the point where they care about how the facade of the building looks. So some of them won't even allow window air conditioners like those are put out over there, and they have either you have to like use them only if you're internally facing, or you have to use like a hose, portable one or whatever, because they don't want any protrusions onto the facade, and they're very particular about it. It's a thing. Waldy, thanks for the follow on Twitch. I don't even know if the large street bins would be enough. Have you seen how much trash is piled up? Plus, I guess a lot of the smaller buildings would have to consolidate into one bin, but there also would be out there permanently and very unsightly. I don't know if that's a thing either. And then there's a Bell Nord Hotel across the street. I don't know that bins are the answer here. Crafters visiting NYC. Any restaurants not to miss out on? Oof. I don't know. Is there any particular cuisine you like? What I've been telling people more recently is to look for types of restaurants from places that are not available where you are. Because we're such a big city full of diverse cultures, so you might find a restaurant from a place that doesn't have a counterpart where you are. So I would say maybe you look on Yelp and see all the types of cuisines and see if you can find something that looks good that that you've never tried. Landlord's a condo. Yeah, they have less rules usually, condos. But some of the more prominent condos might also have boards that are restrictive. Selection is from Brazil. Hello. Well, I've never been, but I'd like to go. A designated landmark. Interesting. So I'm a little surprised that they allow window air conditioners to be protruding from the main facade, but who knows. Naboul, thanks again for popping in. In the south of France, southern France, I don't know. But check them out. Does some streams here and there, and sometimes travels here to do streams. Naboul. Belnord was a rental for many years. Oh, but it was a chaotic time because the landlord. Interesting. Waldy, hello. Bigger bins and frequent pickups? I don't know. A lot of other countries might use them, but there's nothing like New York, is there? Yeah, but we don't have back alleys. We got nothing. I don't know. I don't think it'll work here. I've only lived here 34 years. They should do rooftop pickup. All right, that kid's not wearing enough clothing for this weather, but they're standing by a Link NYC, which has a heat exhaust port. I guess the parents didn't see them leave the house. I wouldn't allow that. Interesting. So there's a whole New York Times article about the Belnord landlord. Wow. Sparrow forever, yes. Don't have a dog, no. My mom has a dog, but our building doesn't allow it. And I guess you could always get an emotional support dog. I've seen plenty of those, but I don't want to misuse a system if I don't need that. They can try to improve things, I just don't know how. The bins aren't going to be the answer here, just because of how things are. But there could be another answer. I just don't know about bins. A permanent fixture of bins on the streets is not going to be good, regardless of whatever it takes up parking. It's just not. I don't know. Naboul on Twitch, thanks for the follow now. South of France. Allie's here. Good morning. Again, I think it should also be majority decided too, and I don't think people are going to go for that. This ain't the Midwest, big as a Waukesha, you know? Legs of steel? I don't know. My legs usually are okay. I do extra training on non-commute days where I run stairs with a weighted vest to keep the strength up. Well, if I took the subway or the bus, I wouldn't be the walking commuter, I guess. But it's also, like, in a way, functional exercise, right? Yeah, it might take me a little bit longer than if I were to take the subway or a bus, but I also am wearing a 30-pound backpack. I'm walking at a brisk pace. The walk lasts an hour and 15, 20, 30 minutes sometimes. Yeah, Strawberry Fields. I reached out to the Empire State Building to see if they would allow me just to walk up the stairs on my own. They said no. Visitors are not allowed to do that, except for the Empire State Run-Up, which is going to be in October 2025. So maybe I'll try to sign up. I don't know what the requirements are to sign up for it. I haven't looked in that deep, but maybe it's something worth trying. I'm definitely not going to run it, but I want to try to at least do it. Let's see. Light Yano, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Oh, this is a long light. I think I can cross. Yeah, we're good. I'm not a visitor. I'm the press. We're going like 10 more blocks or so. Giant Ray says, with the advent of recycling, nearly every street in the UK is littered with different colored bins because residences were never built to accommodate several bins. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't sound like the way to do it. They should just do rooftop drone garbage pickup. That's advanced. That's future, right? Everyone should just get a giant slingshot on the roof of the building and sling it over to Staten Island. That should answer it. Stephanie Quattro on Twitch, thanks for the follow. Joe Walker like to watch wrestling, feed the animals. Nice. Yeah, I'm going to be sniffing a lot today. It's 20-something degrees. Oh, cameras aren't allowed, Ambrose? What about just wearables? They wouldn't let you have a wearable chest camera or something? Yeah, trash drones, exactly. Cross, there's nobody coming. I hear a dog somewhere. Why do I have to like... Anyway. I don't know. I don't even know why it's still a secret, but I'll throw it over to Strawberry Fields. 240 million Powerball. There it is. Ambrose took care of it. Mercury Romans Josh is here. Oof, broken glass bottle. Victoria, you're why did your kids want to move the washer dryer upstairs? Is it because like all the bedrooms are up there, so most of the clothes would stay up there anyway? In that sense, it would make sense, I guess, but I don't know. Oh, what have I missed? Oh, Elsie, sorry you're under the weather. I do hope you feel better. Make sure you get all the supportive care you need. URIs are usually viral. There's only so much you could do, but you could manage symptoms a little bit, especially with the asthma portion. Another bot on Kick, okay. Reese Camping Blog Jansen, thanks for the follow on Twitch. And hello, officially. Jimmy CL2, hello, Happy New Year. Jeep Wagoneer. Can I make a cat sound? I'm better at pigeon. I don't know what a Weimarcada is, Almageddon, but hello, welcome. You could buy phone numbers, but I don't know how much they paid for that one. Yeah, stairs are tougher. It requires a bit of strength, for sure. I am curious if things like produce and such would be higher in price with the congestion stuff, but we'll see. I think it's too soon to tell. Thanks for the official follow, Almageddon. How's Pokemon going? I feel like I've slowed down a little bit again. It's such a grind to get from level 40 to 50. I'm doing it just slowly. Central Park did feel a little bit more empty, just a little bit, with the cold. Against Italy, nice. Yeah, exactly. I've been trying to explain this in the realm, but people are also affected differently by it too. I've always been very sniffle prone in colder weather. An ambulance chaser has a 4444444. Does every place in the States now require you to use a area code to call, even in the same area code? Because I remember the days when you used to just be able to dial a 7-digit number if you were in the same area code. Which is why there's like a whole Seinfeld episode dedicated to wanting to keep a 212 number. Nowadays it doesn't matter anymore because it's all cell phones, but I don't know if there's any place you can still do it from a house phone. It's required everywhere. All 10 digits. One in the area code. Required everywhere. Yeah, Pokemon Go. Yeah, Ingress. That's right. That was like the precursor. Same company. Niantic. I played that also. It's kind of enjoyable. But then Pokemon Go is like more familiar than just some random zones to take over. Victoria, have a good one. Thanks for reminding folks to like and subscribe. I think it's kind of easier to get 212 numbers now, and you can actually buy them. And they're not very expensive to buy off some website. So it's like they're not as exclusive anymore, but if I were to get a new cell phone number and I saw 212 pop up, I would take it. But I don't think I want to pay for it. Realize, thanks for the follow. The Nissan Sentra is still here. It's always here. I didn't realize that Jersey plates. What's it doing here? It's always here. There's been a couple times it's not there, so I can't say always. What's the cadence for that in Rel? How do you say a phone number like that? Is that like 54, 66, 44, 7? because it has the same 7 digits, but our cadence here is always ba 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 ba. Anyway, I can't do a good British accent, no. Oh, I stopped paying for a landline a long time ago. The only service we get pulled in now is internet, and that's it. Just the internet service. No cable, no TV portion, no landline portion. I just pay for the fastest internet I can get, and that's it. 54 66047. That's crazy. That's nobody would understand here. Cynthia Beal, good morning. 212 Flex. Were you here in the days, though, Vegas Longstrom, where you didn't have to dial an area code? Because I don't know if you understand the power of the 212 without those behind you. QZ13, thanks for the follow. Do they still do long-distance charges on landlines? I don't even know how landlines work anymore. The one benefit to landlines is you can have a phone that can run off of the landline. It has enough power to power a very basic phone. So if there's a power outage, in theory, landlines may still work, depending. That's one of the benefits, I think, but a lot of people don't use them anymore, especially when they move. QZ13, thanks for the follow. What do I do to watch programs with no cable? Just internet. I guess growing up in, the 90s and 2000s, you get a little bit resourceful one way or another. I can't advocate for anything. I subscribe to every service. Fiber optic, nice. It's probably megabit, because 900 megabytes means like 10 gigabit service. OM's 46, still big in Japan. Nice. I think I'm level 43 now, so I'm getting up slowly. Oh, with fiber service, that's it. It's through the box. Wow. Yeah, I didn't think about that, Mike V. You're right. Things like Fios, if you're getting a landline, it's going through their fiber box. You're right. So you'd lose it. Yeah, that's why there's no point with the landlines anymore, especially if all you have is fiber. Yeah, true. We've seen payphones. I don't know how many are left on our current walks. So the last one I remember in our areas that we usually navigated was around 15th and 1st, 15th Street, 1st Avenue, and that's gone now too. So I don't know where they are now, but there are still some. I don't know that they work though. Chris MG vlogs only YouTube and Netflix. Nice. You still have a cordless phone, doesn't even work. Oh boy. Well, hopefully you're not paying for the service, unless you're getting like some sort of triple play deal, which is cheaper than having to just get 2 services or even a single service, which sometimes it is, but usually if I just get internet, the fastest internet, it's still cheaper than paying for all the other stuff. ASD Ryan, thanks for the follow. Chance for a weekend stream, it's slim. I'm working this weekend. It may or may not snow at this point, probably looking less and less likely, but if it does, I'll try to get out there, depending on how busy things are with work, but yeah. Walking with open coffee and ice on the ground is an extreme sport, you're right, it should be. Ambrose would still be on dial-up, and no call waiting, so that anybody that called you would just get a dial tone. A busy signal. Superman now changes in Starbucks. I never understood him having to run into anything to change. Can't he move so fast that he could just change in front of you and nobody would even know? I mean, I don't know how that works anyway. I guess if fabric moved that fast, it'd probably start a fire. I have no idea. They added a UPS. That's good, but I guess that still requires some sort of extra. I don't know where then goes away to not needing power. Because like if it's going through the proper phone line, landline system, it shouldn't need its own power supply. But I don't even know. I'm outside of my jurisdiction of knowledge. Oh yeah, Zero was the operator. I don't even know what happens. Gotta get Starlink. Murphy, no worries. I'm just old and grumpy, you know. Well, I think if you dial 0 from your cell phone, don't you just get your? Isn't it the same as like dialing 611 on T-Mobile or something like that? Does it just go to your phone service, wherever your provider is? I don't know. Maybe. The whole landline system in the U.S. ran completely on batteries that were being recharged constantly? Really? Wow. Ain't that something? All right. I've been sitting too long. It's pretty chilly. I better get out of here and go inside. I'm not moving anymore, so things are I'm gonna get stuck to the bench. Yeah, we're in peak sniffles. January's cold, February's cold. I think January is usually the coldest, right? Then February's second coldest, and then March leads us into spring. Murphy, someone once told me the best way to let's see, what was it? The best way to get in shape is to never get out of shape. Otherwise, it's much harder. So, just keep at it. I did wear a hat today. I wore one from the beginning. I just put one on. I said, you know what? It's the mid-20s. It's windy. Let's not tempt fate. Yeah, it has been pretty warm certain years. We have had those days. I remember some 60s in January. Yeah, I do vaguely remember that 70s and 50s. I don't even know. Here, what shape is the question? Well, I guess the question of what people mean when they say it's being in shape. That's a social construct. Everyone call the police. Anyway. 10-second housing update. Still looking. We may try to throw a couple offers out there today, tomorrow, just to see what happens. If none of it works out, we'll be back to renting anyway. Thanks for the follow, hot dog. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with those fires. I saw some videos and looked pretty bad. So hopefully you're all okay out there. Stay safe. Do what you got to do. Don't go outside, I guess, probably also. I don't know how the air quality is with all those fires. I remember when the Canada wildfires were blowing the smoke down here, and the air quality was terrible that one summer here. A school burnt down? I didn't know how... Wow. That's terrible. I really hope everyone's safe. I didn't know it was that bad. I thought it was like, in the more foresty areas, but it doesn't sound like it. I know people can see them from urban areas, but man, that's terrible. Worse than the Canada fires? Wow. I'm gonna have to educate myself on something. I'm gonna read some news later. Noxie, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna get moving now before I 30,000 people evacuated. Holy moly. I'm gonna get moving before I freeze to the bench. But yeah, when things are burning and you're close to it, there's not much you can do other than just grab your family and run. Really, you're not going to take stuff with you at that point. Digitize. Lordez, good morning. Stay warm as well. Raid suggestion. Oh, thank you for the raid suggestion. Let me do that now before I'm frozen, because I'm going to be too frozen soon to do anything. Let me. Wait, no, I took my glove off to do this faster. Doke. Stream manager, raid channel. There we go. They're out in Sweden, or Niku out in Sweden, making deliveries. It looks like we'll raid them over from Twitch. I like that Twitch is so easy to raid others. YouTube, it's another feature that they stole from Twitch, but they half-assed it. Colored Faithful, thanks for the follow. Noxie's always want to visit New York. Well, welcome virtually. And yes, prices are crazy. Hotels and others. Anyway, thanks again, everyone, for joining today. Appreciate your support. Super chats, super stickers, PayPal, Patreon, memberships, subscribers. Thank you. Non-subscribers, thank you too. If you're not subscribed and hearing this message, think about subscribing. It helps us out. Helps the other folks in the area who do walks out. Bagels and Walks Sean here also does a lot of wildlife photography. There's no R in there. Well, at least not a first star. Photography in Central Park. How animals thrive in an urban environment. Anyway, Oi Twitch, or iTwitch, thanks for the follow. I think the zeros were more of a bookends, right? Alti Hex, you too. GPU Live, thanks for popping in. Good to see you. Hopefully we'll see you live as well at some point. Followers on Twitch, thank you. If you're not following yet, think about it. Helps us out. Thank you for the subscribers on Twitch, which is equivalent to a membership on YouTube. Appreciate that. And yeah. Thanks for your thumbs on YouTube, and thanks to the mods. So I'm going to get out of here before I freeze. Until next time, which I'm not sure when that's going to be with all the other stuff that's going on. Catching up on work since the holidays and the apartment stuff. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do an afternoon one. I'm thinking it's not very likely, but you never know. Maybe I'll finish things faster than I think, but I don't think so. Think. No, think. What is it, Winnie the Pooh stuff here now? I don't know what's going on. Andre, thank you. I try, but I forget. All right. See you next time. Stay warm. Stay safe. There's always a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world, so hopefully you're able to manage however you can. Until next time, whenever that might be, have a good one. Bye!